going?
Yes.
Okay, so several things you're gonna work with. The first thing is let's take care of this foot. So the easy way to just start to get familiar with what's going on the inside shin is to just use the soft roller. You won't feel too much, but a more dense roller, and just come in and go, okay, I'm gonna start working that shin any which way, like so. That'll get you started. But when you feel like, okay, I need to get in there with a little bit more depth, when I watched you, I think you did best with 2 sets of tennis balls. You just bring them in, get your knees up on them, and as much as possible, bring your hips back, but you can do the whole thing right here if that's best. If your wrists get tired, come down on your forearms, but you want to do this back and forth move. And see, so I go back and forth, and then I move forward an inch. And then I go back and forth again. When I go over to the left, I'm getting the outside of the left shin, but the inside of the right shin. And then I move up again. And when I go to the right, I'm getting the outside of the right shin and the inside of the left shin. So you want to get the whole thing, right? You can get really creative here. You can go like this. You just make stuff up, but mainly you want to get to that inside left shin. You also, if you are ready, you can go down by the ankle and really spend time at the ankle and even in the foot, trying to free up and get some flexibility back into that foot. Now, we didn't do this, but if you feel like you want to get to the bottom of the foot, you take your 2 balls over to the wall and you just hold on to the wall, step up and start working with the bottom of the foot, just back and forth in different places on the foot, right? Not gonna hurt. That's just those tendons. They're irritated because of all the tight fascia in that posterior tibialis. All right, so that's one way to get in, but of course the ultimate way to get in is to just put that leg in front of you, come in with your other thumb, and just see if you can follow that line inside. You'll feel it. Right now you have a little red scab, and so I think it was behind that scab. So you can go all the way up to the knee, and you'll find lots of things to work on in here. No problem.
Right through the varicose vein.
Right through the varicose vein, right. And you know, the depth is totally your call. You know, I know there's just so deep that most people can go, but if you can bear, you know, quite a bit of pressure and a lot of sensation, you can do that. If you actually go in there that deep, don't go in with your thumb again the next day. Give that a day to repair, but you can go in every day with the tennis balls and the foam roller. The other thing that you want to do is start to explore the area, especially we know there's tightness on one side more than the other, but you find what you find. There's your bones. Go inside the bone and explore this whole area from bone to bone underneath the belly button, right? And you don't have to be in constant motion. There's not a lot to see here, but you do have to just see what you can do about finding a spot, being on it, breathing. Sometimes I just move my lower leg to get a little motion going. Just see if you can start to wake that area up and explore. After you've done that, the only thing left to do is get this rib cage moving the best that you can. So you just take your soft roller, lean into it, and do it. All of this stuff, it'll be easier on the left than the right, but see if you can start to move over into the back of the shoulder blade. Now I'm on the back of my left shoulder blade. And then I put my hips down, put my left knee down, and I'm on the outside edge of my left shoulder blade. And then when I'm ready, I stack my knees, put my elbow down, and I'm all over that armpit and into the front of the rib cage. And I know it's harder to do on the right. Maybe do it a little bit more quickly on the right side, but see what you can do to get all that loosened up. And those are those 3 areas you're just gonna see if you want to dive in a little.